From use the drama, truth in every voice. If you want real talk, this is your choice. Current affairs, politics in the air. Social issues, we deal with it fair. No fluff, no filter, we call it how it is. Real TV vibes, what this how we miss. Straight to the point, get the people them speak. Straight to the point, every day of the week. Drama, truth, now the stories we've been. Tune in, let reality sing ya. Straight to the point, we don't beat round the bush. Straight to the point, yeah, we cut through the bush. From news to drama, truth in every voice. If you want real talk, this is your choice. Straight to the point, we not beat round the bush. Straight to the point, yeah, we cut through the bush. From news to drama, truth in every voice. If you want real talk, this is your choice. Yeah, straight to the point, we not beat round the bush. Straight to the point, yeah, we cut through the bush. From news to drama, truth in every voice. If you want real talk, this is your choice. Current affairs, politics in the air. Social issues, we deal with it fair. No fluff, no filter, we call it how it is. Real TV vibes, what this how we miss. Straight to the point, get the people them speak. Straight to the point, every day of the week. Drama, truth, now the stories we've been. Tune in, let reality sing ya. Straight to the point, we don't beat round the bush. Straight to the point, yeah, we cut through the bush. From news to drama, truth in every voice. If you want real talk, this is your choice. Straight to the point, we not beat round the bush. Straight to the point, yeah, we cut through the bush. From news to drama, truth in every voice. If you want real talk, this is your choice. Yeah, straight to the point, we not beat round the bush. Straight to the point, yeah, we cut through the bush. From news to drama, truth in every voice. If you want real talk, this is your choice. Current affairs, politics in the air. Social issues, we deal with it fair. No fluff, no filter, we call it how it is. Real TV vibes, what this how we miss. Straight to the point, get the people them speak. Straight to the point, every day of the week. Drama, truth, now the stories we've been. Tune in, let reality sing ya. Straight to the point, we don't beat round the bush. Straight to the point, yeah, we cut through the bush. From news to drama, truth in every voice. If you want real talk, this is your choice. Straight to the point, we not beat round the bush. Straight to the point, yeah, we cut through the bush. From news to drama, truth in every voice. If you want real talk, this is your choice. Yeah, straight to the point, we not beat round the bush. Straight to the point, yeah, we cut through the bush. From news to drama, truth in every voice. If you want real talk, this is your choice. Current affairs, politics in the air. Social issues, we deal with it fair. No fluff, no filter, we call it how it is. Real TV vibes, what this how we miss. Straight to the point, get the people them speak. Straight to the point, every day of the week. Drama, truth, now the stories we've been. Tune in, let reality.
The views and opinions expressed in the following program are those of the hosts, guests, and contributors, and do not reflect the official views of Real TV, its management, or affiliates. Content is provided for informational and entertainment purposes only. Viewer discretion is advised.
Straight to the point, we don't beat round the bush. Straight to the point, yeah, we cut through the bush. From news to drama, truth in every voice. If you want real talk, this is...
So guys, we are here live. We're not allowing any time to slip by when it comes to us doing the show. And if we have to do the show while we're on the road, we'll do that. So I'll say good afternoon and welcome to all of our viewers. Those of you all that are watching us live on Facebook, those of you all watching us live on TikTok, I want to say good afternoon. For those of you all that are watching us as well on cable, Digicel channel 32, Green Dot, Player 116. Those of you all looking at us on the Tego app, those of you all that are on YouTube, I want to say good afternoon and welcome. So we're on the move. I want to say one time, rest in peace to Curtis Mitchell. I just came from the funeral of Curtis Mitchell. Um, Curtis Curtis was a real um when it came a real one. Yeah, he was a real one. So I wanna say, um his family and those that um loved him, condolences from myself. Curtis would send me messages with prayers and things of upliftment and this, that, and the other on a daily. And I really appreciate that. Good afternoon, Maraj. Maraj, I know you love me bad. Maraj comes on every single day, and every time that we go live to try to provoke me. I don't know if he don't realize that he's not doing a good job and he needs to retire. So we have a lot of things that has been happening over the past couple of days. Um, I know that some people would kind of be waiting. I realized we went live on the wrong account on TikTok, but that's okay. We'll leave it like that for today. Tomorrow we'll be back on the um TT straight to the point on TikTok. So right now we're on the Daily Voice. Um, there are a lot of things that I want to cover today. One, there's a young lady that went to a baby shower. This young lady went to this baby shower. She was given a phone, an iPhone 17 Pro Max, one like this, to take pictures in the baby show, in the baby shower, pictures, gather content, and whatever the case may be. She would have left with the phone and is not answering calls, is unavailable. She everything all in one at this point in time. We're gonna jet into that. I would have posted up a pastor from down in San Fernando side. We're going to have a conversation about that, but not today. Most likely tomorrow, please God, we're gonna deal with that is concerned. I want to show you guys performance, and we're talking about performance in the aspect of there is so many people that contact us. Some of the persons that contact us, we send a so let me just call the persons and we speak to them, and they tell us, yeah, we're going on Palm. You know what I hit? And they pay off. Today alone, we were successfully able to retrieve 5 persons debt money owed to them. All right. And again, it is all because of your support as well, because simple support, simple support, a simple support starts with you just clicking share. Once you click share, that is it. Now, Robert, I'm sending you check in the action group because I do on this number, I don't have it. I don't think I have your number saved. So you just check in the action group, right, Robert? I'm looking for this vehicle. We're gonna do our official post, but I tell you they're working. I tell you they're working, and that is why it is important that you all support us as simple as $20, $10, $50, $100, 5,000, 10,000. You can even send a million. Darren Smiley, that one. And that helps us to even support the people that supports us, pay the camera crew, pay security, because all of those things are separate bills. We want to be able to beef up people's salary so that we could get work. Our informants, we have people that work as informants as well. They support us. There are people on the ground. Sometimes we have to put out cash rewards. And all the time we just get cash rewards sponsored. So when we put out $5,000 cash reward, I mean, where that money coming from? You, the viewers who support the show, the money will go into as well, getting even much better equipment. You understand? So, as I say, You'll just let me know when it is that you're right. So we're looking for this vehicle. Yeah, seeing it on the screen. Just put it up and put it up like for people who are cataract now. So you could widen that. Take me off and off the back. Nice. That's what we're talking about. Only you feel that we not that kind of equipment and for on the road. So I'm looking for this vehicle. This vehicle, a white BMW, PBP 8604. I'm looking for that vehicle. PBP 8604. Did I send you? Yes. Put up the picture of the gentleman too. Put up the picture of the gentleman. This person here, this guy here, once you get the picture, well, I will see when you put it up. The vehicle has disappeared mysteriously. Right? Don't know how can a vehicle disappear mysteriously. I'm looking for Okera Thompson. Last known address is in Shogunas. We're looking for Okera Thompson. Okera Thompson can assist us in locating this vehicle. Okera can assist us in locating this vehicle. So if let Okera reach out to us, attempts me to get in contact with Okera has gone futile. But we need Okera. To come up to scratch and let us know. So put up the vehicle again, a white BMW. If you, whatever area that you're in and you may have seen this vehicle, contact us and let us know that, hey, I've seen this vehicle. The vehicle is XYZ. The vehicle is packed up ABC, however the case may be, and we go from there. I will pass on both to her. This guy was supposed to give me some information in regarding to another vehicle. Enrique has not gotten that information as yet. So Enrique, I'm blasting Enrique today on national TV. Enrique, you're sleeping in the war. So you would let Enrique know that I need to get that information. So for those of you all that need to get, or you need to give us information, you can do so. It is very simple. Our numbers is very easy. 762-9192. 762-9192. That is the numbers that you could WhatsApp, you could call, and give us your information in retrospect to this missing vehicle and many other vehicles. Come back to me, Robert. So, over the weekend as well, I saw Mr. Island Platter come out there with a thing swinging. He come out swinging and say anybody don't eat Island Platter stink food, he go beat them. I don't have time to study Mr. Daniel at this point in time because I have some plans for Daniel. So I am not interested at this point in time in going back and forth with him. He looking for views and sensationalism to promote his business. And I could kind of agree with him because remember, he have to make money to pay back the people and them the money. In a smart way, he take a loan from everybody, you know. But here what is happening. There is a young lady that I put up, a person of interest. Her name is, what's her name, boy? That's the Garcia girl. She was a police. She was an SRP. Let me pull it up here for you. I have all the information here, you know. But it's just that how we are on the road, I have to make sure and deal with things in a proper way. So it's not Lauren Vincent. Lauren Vincent is another person of interest. Robert again is some kind of hard work here. On the page, you will pull off Lauren Vincent's picture. There's a picture with her. There is also the person that I'm looking for, which is Isaac. Yes. Rebecca Granderson Isaac. I find all them Isaac and them on bubble thing, you know. I know Isaac, you know, and now Isaac is the bubble thing too, you know. Anyhow, Granderson Isaac, Rebecca, Becky, Bex. Ladies and gentlemen, Becky is Darren, you're laughing. Darren, why you laughing at Becky? Becky owing money. Right? Now, funny enough, just before I went live here, and we were coordinating to go live. Now, Becky owes one individual $9,200, right? Like one person. I would have gotten multiple phone calls from Sunday to today about Miss Granderson Isaac. Now, Rebecca Granderson Isaac loves to move. She needs to open a company to move people because she always moving from one apartment to the next. Always. Now, Rebecca owes people money. The last attempt that Rebecca made to make a payment towards her debt would have been on, let me get the date, the 6th of the 6th month, 2025. Of $300. Right? $9,500 before, and it went down to $92. Now, Rebecca Granderson Isaac, did we get the picture, director? You're coming in with it just now, or you get it? Hold a second. You're sleeping in the wall. You're sleeping in the wall. Let me see if it is I could send it to you here. Don't sleep in the wall. I'll send any link. Get up. Right. Everybody can get both today, you know. Now this, it's saying that the live has ended on TikTok. So we will report us on TikTok. That's how it is go. That's how it is go. That's one thing. They didn't report the media. So this is Rebecca. Rebecca getting fat. Rebecca putting on weight. Rebecca shopping. You come fat, so you can study that. Rebecca shopping. Rebecca traveling. Rebecca doing everything else except paying the people their money. All you hearing me? Rebecca is doing everything else except paying the people their money. Right? Now, the thing about it is that Rebecca is also very, how to put it, boy? Very aggressive. Rebecca is very aggressive. Rebecca, you know, I remember a time, or you remember, I don't know if some of y'all would have seen that video. We may have to try and look for that video, and I will start to attach that to the to when we're looking for certain people that win money. You remember that it had a time that Faye and Lions and they did that video where she asked Galen, no, I think Galen actually to borrow 100, right? And she said, yeah, no problem. And she pulled out a bottle of perfume and sprayed the $100 with it. You ever see that one? But tell you something. When she done spray the perfume, she gave it. So he said, but where's that one? She said, so when it's time for you to give me back, you wouldn't tell me my stinking $100 now. Look, your stinking 100. You know they like to tell you stinking $100. Or you getting on for your dirty money. Right? So, apparently when all you want to play lenders, all you must spray all your money with perfume before they give it to the people and them wouldn't tell you, but you getting on so for your stinking 100 or your stinking 9200 or cussing like a dog because this girl is cursing like a dog. And Oh, you're lucky I'm in the studio, you know. Because this young lady here that you all have seen on the screen, come back to me. She contacted us and said that if we don't take down she picture, she not denying she owe a woman, but she don't care to pay. And if she don't take down the picture, she lawyers go deal with it. So I say, well, lover, you're going and go buy a lawyer to pay $1,500 just to write a letter when you could take, you know how it you, when you could take the same $1,500 and get the woman towards the money that you're owing and bring down the money that you're ducking she from paying since last year. You could have even keep $100 for yourself the times hard. But then if you was going on run and pay the lawyer that $1,500, pay she the $1,500 because I mean you could afford a lawyer. So you want to go buy a lawyer instead of paying you that. That not making sense? Based on this week alone here on Saturday, my intelligence team would have come to me and I got an anonymous phone call from an informant who said that word on the ground, he get a call. That's what he say, eh? They get a call stating that my life is at threat, at risk, because apparently a bounty was placed on my head, or a hit. Apparently I can interfere with the wrong person and they put hits on me now. Right? I say, well, all right, cool, no problem. When I get the phone call, I say, well, all right, cool, no problem. And apparently, like, he was waiting for me to say, hey, boy, how they go do that? I don't care. What's that? I ready to die a long time, you know. You don't know I ready to die, you know. I never have to die doing the right thing. Look, the man saying free haircut, you know. What's that? 5 hours you doing that? Giving away free haircuts? He knows you not opening the barber shop. Free haircuts on the spot. I'd have try them out and all that. I'd like to see the youths and them fighting up and doing whatever. But you just shocked me there. I'd like to see that, you know, young men coming out and working hard. You understand? I would not take, I would have gone and get a haircut, but I would have paid him for it now. You understand? Anyhow, you'll do that next time. Where I was? Only help me on the chat. Yeah, so I'm very, how to put it, boy? People have to understand this. Donna Sealy, good afternoon. Alison Frederick, how you going? Anthony, how you going? Boy, let me tell you something, Emiraj. I am so glad that you are on with us. And I want you to be on with us every single day. Because you motivate me to continue doing what I'm doing. So, as I was saying, imagine, right? Because these days it's only the people and them that I doesn't really like to park. So here we go. I will now go so. Because here what is happening. Somebody mightn't like me from the corporation. Or they may try to wreck. And by law it is illegal to park in the opposite direction of traffic. Yeah. Right. So imagine you owing somebody money. What's that? The pot? A suitcase. A man move out. You owing money. You owing money. You owing money. And you get up. Good evening to me, my love. You get up, and instead of you paying off the people, you want to kill the host, the TV host. You want to kill the people and them for the money that when you was the need and needed the money bad. You didn't have a problem, you know. Yeah, what's going on? How are they say we coming in hot? Everybody just wants, when they need the money and they need it now, it's okay. But as It's time to pay back. It's always some kind of problem. It's always some issue. It's always this. It's always that. God bless me in reaching the studio. So what I'm gonna do, we're gonna give all of the sauce. We're gonna give all of the sauce this evening. Because I really don't understand why it is that persons are comfortable. They okay. Now I have a scene to drop, and I don't want to let it go anywhere. This scene involves a next young lady. It have a TT4 scam that was going on. All in all, who like to go and all their friend, anybody all there who think all their friend that all they just go and to clear ticket for you. You ever hear about that one? If you win 5,000, you pay 2,500 and they go clear the ticket. A lot of people not gonna be too happy about what I'm about to expose this evening. Because there's a young lady that I want to play the full thing. I want to play it. I want to play it. And I think what we will do, we will call the people on them. We'll call live. So here what's going on. Director, let me pay a couple bills. She look nice there, boy. You invite her, Darren? That's why you see we do a show on the road, Oh, you was watching the Reds? And you know what? My baby is going to tell me, she said, you're a looker. But guess what? I'm a looker, but you can't take me because I'm taken. You understand? I gotta catch you that one day. No. She really look. That is a nice woman. But I happy with my woman, so I cool. Yeah, what's going on? Director, you was ready. Supposed to take that break from since then, eh?
Yeah. Straight to the point, we not beat round the bush. Straight to the point, yeah, we cut through the bush. From news to drama, truth in every voice. If you want real talk, this is your choice. Yeah, straight to the point, we not beat round the bush. Straight to the point, yeah, we cut through the bush. From news to drama, truth in every voice. If you want real talk, this is your choice. Current affairs, politics in the air. Social issues, we deal with it fair. No fluff, no filter, we call it how it is. Real TV vibes, what this how we miss. Straight to the point, get the people them speak. Straight to the point, every day of the week. Drama, truth, now the stories we've been. Tune in, let reality sing ya. Straight to the point, we don't beat round the bush. Straight to the point, yeah, we cut through the bush. From news to drama, truth in every voice. If you want real talk, this is your choice.
You're viewing Real TV. Thanks for choosing us.
You need some cash. You need it now. Without the stress, we'll tell you how.
At JNMB Express Finance, there are no fees on unsecured loans from $2,500 to $75,000. That's a fact. None, not one. No fees, no fuss, no cash. Approval in 24 hours and the funds go direct to your account. Come in or call Jeff today.
Call 2244-JEF.
Hi, I'm Zalisa Budu Singh Rupani, and I'm inviting you to join me for Conversations with Zalisa right here on Real TV. It's not just another talk show, it's a space for real stories, real insight, and real impact. We cover it all: health, law, parenting, relationships, drug and substance abuse, mental health, social issues, and so much more, with expert guests who help bring clarity to life's most important questions. So whether you're looking to be informed, empowered, or simply inspired, this show is for you. Weekdays at 10 a.m. with repeats on Real TV.
Ladies and gentlemen, young people, senior citizens, it is my pleasure and privilege to invite you to look at the program Inspired on Real TV at 2 p.m. every Wednesday afternoon. Inspired is designed to lift your spirits, to help you overcome depression and failure so you could be an outstanding, extraordinary success. We have special experts every Wednesday who will inspire you to do better, to be your best self. So may God bless you. And remember, every Wednesday at 2 p.m., please look out for the program Inspire.
Straight to the point, we not beat round the bush. Straight to the point, yeah, we cut through the push. From news to drama, truth in every voice. If you want real talk, this is your choice. Yeah, straight to the point, we not beat round the bush. Straight to the point, yeah, we cut through the push. From news to drama, truth in every voice. If you want real talk, this is your choice. Current affairs, politics in the air. Social issues, we deal with it fair. No fluff, no filter, we call it how it is. Real TV vibes, what this how we be. Straight to the point, get the people them.
We on the inside and we're running hot today. I want to say good afternoon and welcome to all of y'all that is on with us here at Straight to the Point. For those of y'all that are watching us, wherever you're watching us right now, yeah, there's that kind of show. I not into the theatrics, you know. We don't stage nothing. How we do it is how we do it. We do it authentic. You understand? I see Darren as a glee Darren all day. Darren smiling ear to ear. You understand? And this just goes to show you guys as well that we have the technology. Real TV has the technology to go live from wherever we are. So, you know, somebody was telling me today, they said, Dale, you're not afraid? It's nowhere. All I know when it is you're now running, what does it take place? They said, Dale, you're not afraid? And my question to them is, no, I'm not afraid. I'll never be afraid. I'll never be afraid. And I saw somebody said in the chat, when it is, oh, for them to see too much what's in this bag. When it is that you do good, I'll make sure that bag close by. When you do good, evil is follow you. I mean, they can't follow me, but they could try me, you know? Robbie boy, I see my deceitful ex-boss in the people's funeral. You know? Yeah, she passed me straight like a bus, that little devil. Nah. She's not the devil. Yeah. How we gonna say she? No, she's not the devil. She trying to be the devil. But the devil is alive and well. Donna says she's watching us from her bed. So, let me give you all our introspect into this scheme. Matter of fact, every time I bend over, I'm pulling out my in here. I don't know. It's probably too tight or something like that. But I'll fix it. Don't worry. I'll fix it. It's all right. Right. So, let me see here. Do me a favor. Whereabouts? Do me a favor now. This phone here is the new Straight to the Point phone. I need to get this connected to the internet in studio. So you can come and take this Yeah, and you could connect this to the TV studio because I want to make some calls. We're going to make some calls here today where that is concerned. Yeah? So, yeah, Wi-Fi. So this young lady would have, she was working TT Post and she was collecting money to clear tickets. She was collecting money to clear tickets. I tried contacting her because what I try to do, depending on the case, I will contact persons to get their side of the story. And depending on what they say at that point in time, we still up? Yeah? All right, so it was just here. Depending on what they say, I give them time to sort out. And then we go from there. You're frightened or what? Frightened for them to see it? Eh? I know if you're frightened. How come this thing slack so today? Normally I just be pulling up and doing all kind of things. Like I get taller or what? Right. So it's probably what I have on. So she tried to convince the guy and told him that she get the girl the money, she get the man the money, and whatever, and so that's all. I'm gonna make a call here. So you'll tell me if it is up, this pack, if it on, or when it on, so I could call. Right, so let me make a call here. Let me see if it is we could get some clarification. Right.
Hello?
Hey brother, what going on?
How you doing?
You tell me she called you?
Huh?
You
Yeah,
told
she no message me.
She
She no
messaged
message me there.
to tell you what
Yeah.
she had no money.
She never collect no money from me.
So she called you to tell you she never collect money from you?
Yes, she never collect no money from me.
So who she collect money from then?
I don't know. That's why she never collect anybody.
And so who sent you
She
them
don't know what-
messages? Who sent you them messages from her phone then?
Well, I tell her Casper. I say Casper message me and tell me them things. I say it had to be Casper.
Because I tried calling her. And she didn't answer and I left her a message. So she knows who's trying to contact her. But I'm not shocked that she tried to call you. So but you ever do business with her before? How you know her?
No. She tell me I know her years, you know. I know her years, yeah.
Right.
I know her years. Now, you listen to me. I pay back the people and I'm already.
I know
I
that.
pay back the
I know that.
Yeah, I pay back the person already.
I know
You
that.
understand?
But your money jumping up now.
Yeah, I say because I say people I grew up with. So I tell she she tell me it's a little bubble, so she tell me she work in DT Post. I know she was working DT Post. She have the money and she collect because she attend. She my brother never take it. She tell me she have the money and she go collect. I said true. I said all right. So I call them and tell them to come and bring 4 for me. She tell me bring 5. I say girl, I take 1. I say I take 1. That good, yes, yeah, go ahead. I say alright, I give shit. I call her, she tell me she supervisor, then she supervisor, that then she stop answer. She stop answer and the whole, she stop answer. So my same brother them was calling me. Oh, we know you take it. So I take it out of my pocket now. I say, boy, it's looking like it's shoppiness. I'm gonna give you back that money. I gave it back. So I tell she, I say, Sarah, what really going on? What really going on? You tell me, no, I'm waiting on the woman in town. So you hear the message. She had to bring back 8,000, my 4,000 for me.
Right.
And I waited on she in town. I
Right.
called the whole night. The next day, she never come. She never this, she never that. I said, Sarah, you playing me for her, so.
Right.
I say, you playing me for her. So I end up calling Titi Post Gonzalez, where she say she working. But with after, they say she no longer employed with Titi Post.
But you had to find out how long she no longer employed?
No, I didn't find out how long she no longer employed. That's the thing.
So most likely she probably take your money and wasn't working no way.
Apparently.
But that,
Apparently.
and how long
Apparently.
ago?
But
How long ago?
I came here and I said, like, all the contact she, as because as soon as she thing, I said, like, somebody call you and contact you.
Yeah. She go start to panic because at the end of the day we done activate on her already, you know, and I don't know if she feel that I wouldn't come past the street, I will come past the street for her. I'm very different. A different show.
No,
to
she
different folks.
messaging. Let me tell you, she messaging me as we speak, you know, let me tell you what she does. She telling me I passing the money, not me. I the only wrong person here, not you. She's I meaning I is the only wrong person, not she.
Right.
You can't intimidate me.
How you the only wrong person? I don't understand that. But she was facilitating.
Yeah.
She facilitated the transaction because she's the one that say that she would get the transaction done.
Yeah, right? You could say, I say I have my evidence, you know, she messaged me, you could say what the people never gave me no money to clear no ticket. They gave you.
And you gave her.
5,000, how much? Huh?
And you gave her.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, she still getting money?
And he had the messages state. Yeah, he had the messages stating that I waiting to collect back the money. And I this and she's saying it blatant. Now she's saying she never collect no money. I find it strange she called because days I've been calling and no answer. No response, nothing.
So the total that she would have to give you back is $4,000.
4,000, yeah.
All right, we will work on that. Don't worry yourself at all.
Yeah, I know I'm gonna message you again. Then.
Yeah, don't worry.
I said, she telling me I wicked. I say, I wicked? I say, oh, I wicked? I say, you do shit.
Yeah, you don't worry yourself at all. Give you a week or less. Well, again, too, I don't know if it is. I doubt she had that money on her, so we may have to
I
enter
doubt she
into.
don't spend that already.
We will have to enter probably a payment plan and deal with it accordingly. But one way or the other, we will get it back. Right?
All right, no problem.
All right, no problem, brother.
Yeah, man, blessings.
Yeah. Let's call her. Because she know I was trying to call her earlier on. And watch. Look, somebody else forward the chat. In my chat here now. For those of you all that want to send us information, take off that 781 number. I want everything to go one place that deals with straight to the point. So we have gotten a number just for that, which is 762-9192. So you could put up, WhatsApp me, call me. You could even call us live on air. I want to say also good afternoon to our loyal listeners of Real TV. Earlier on today, they called, since actually yesterday, one person called and said, Mr. Dale, I watch your show every day. And when I miss, I watch the reruns. And we wasn't hearing anything. And they called. 762-9192. One of these days, we will get a hotline like how it's at 999 and thing. Yeah. 762-9192. So you all could call that number live on air, whether it be WhatsApp call, whether it be direct call. 762-9192. You could send your information, your evidence, and we'll deal with it like that. What time it is? Right.
So, well, you hear it from him, right? What her name is? Sarah Lee? Right now, Rebecca ain't looking good out there at all, you know. The amount of people that is coming forward saying that Rebecca is owing me. I actually got a what you call it? Phone call about Rebecca, you know. I got a phone call about Rebecca. They say that how they say Rebecca was a SRP police. She now works in the strategic SSA. They say she works SSA. I haven't confirmed that as yet. So it's alleged that she's an SSA employee. I don't know why, for some reason, I don't know why all them police and them involved in this scamming thing. But then, you know they're trained, right? They are trained. They are trained to lie. They are trained to know what to look for. And because they were trained to know what to look for, they know what to do and what not to do. They know ins and outs. They know what the police could hold it for. And that's why when police went to Mr. Island Platter, Mr. Daniel Dalrymple's thing, Food Island Platter, he would have told the police that this is a civil matter. But part of it is that some of our police officers don't like to go the extreme mile. And I met up with some officers over the course of the weekend. And one officer in particular, because I was working on another case, and there are some cases that I would never bring to the forefront here because they don't need to be on the media. Just today I spoke to a gentleman, wouldn't call his name. He was in some debt. He did a little shady business thing. Darren get to see how he does work today. But he did look frightened, so that's a good thing. I could roll with him. I'm a Bible in my bag, you know, Robert. And I had a conversation with a young man, and I told him, I say, sometimes we make mistakes. I've made mistakes in my life in the past. And I think if people held on to me for my mistakes in the past, I wouldn't be here today in this capacity. And sometimes we have to be able to tell ourselves that, you're wrong. When you're wrong, you say you're wrong, and then we move forward. We're humans. When there's a misunderstanding, we say there's a misunderstanding, and we move on. But one of the things that I want to tell you all today live on television, you can owe a man money for months, you know. You can owe somebody for years. But what makes it different is your modus operandi to fix the situation. When there is no intent to pay somebody back money that you owe, then we have problems. Because you owe somebody money. It could be 500, it could be 10,000. And you say, I'm going to pay $100 a month. That shows interest and intent to clear your debt. But when you don't pay the people back their money, what does that tell you? You don't care. I now know why we get blocked from TikTok. TikTok don't allow you to drive and go live. Yeah. So when they try to go back and tell you, Aban, no access to live. Live access suspended. That's all right. And that's the difference with people who want to pay off their debts and those that don't want to pay off their debts. People who want to pay off their debts, they will come and they will pay it off nice and fast and quick and in a hurry. Easy, easy, like a pie, and we call that George. I want to call Sarah. Or you think she would answer? Did I send you the picture of Sarah? Yeah, pop Sarah now. The nicest teeth we ever seen in a while. Sweet too bad. Nice teeth. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Sarah Lee. I am looking for Sarah Lee in connection with fraud. Sarah Lee would have been involved. Well, I mean, look, she said, what's so urgent? Let's call Sarah. Come back to me. Sarah have belly, you know. Sarah sent out our WhatsApp. Let me take a screenshot to show you. So you can see it. You put it up on the screen. Sarah says, what's so important? Sarah will get a special put up. I would actually, Sarah feel because she living in where you call it? Parsley Street. That I wouldn't go down Parsley Street. The last couple of days, they went by Sarah's house and Sarah was missing in action. Sarah was at home to collect the people $4,000. Sarah song cut, all you share the live, you know. All you tag Sarah Lee. And this, pop Sarah again, so for those of them just closing the fridge door. For those of y'all that just closing your fridge door, this is Sarah. Under that makeup and lace front. Hot, ugly. Wicked girl. Nasty. What we have to start practicing doing, director, is getting a lower third. When we put up these information, we put what the picture going up for. So when we put up that lower third, we will put old thief, ticket clearing scam, Sarah Lee. You understand what I'm saying? Because sometimes there are a lot of people who join the live and they might just see a picture or of recent, come back to me, of recent, Ayana Frederick, what going on, lover? Or of recent, they like to cut up. The other day, this little man-liking man from Island Plata cut up a clip and put it up to try to make it look like trying to mess up Ian Allen. Ian has work to do and I have mine. Simple. We are two different people. If I get information that can help Ian, I will send it to him. You know? I agree with the statement, one Ian, never two. But there's one Dale, never two, no three. Oh, boy, they could stick that in all your head too. But Sarah wouldn't answer my calls. I know she wouldn't answer my calls. Most of these scammers and them do have the belly, you know. But I want to I feel like she blocked me, you know. Nah, she didn't block me. Yeah, I cool, you know. I real cool. I real cool. When you all send messages to me, you need to tell me who all it is. Don't just send me a message and say, well, you know. What was going to do? You get the video? Now we have to go by the service providers and upgrade this internet, man. We go do that, don't worry. When the people donate, I go start to pay some extra bills in. I go upgrade the internet and them kind of thing. It's my home, you know. Oh, can't let me do everything. Or we get a little 1-2 ads and we go from there. So I want to say good afternoon once again for those of you who are joining us on Digicel channel 32, Green Dot 26, Airlink 25. Player 116 for those of you that are on the Tego app. I want to say good afternoon. Those of you watching us live on Facebook as well as TT Straight to the Point, I want to say good afternoon. And of course, for those of you that have information, people scamming all you, something happened that you didn't like, the police and them taking advantage of you, however it may be, you could call us live on air, 762-9192. You could call us WhatsApp, you could call us normal call. We will take your call. I promise. I promise. For those of you all that have my direct number, if you're calling me from a number that I don't have on my phone, you're not going to get in contact with me. It will just tell you I'm unavailable. So for those of you all that try to get me or however the case may be, but why this looking very familiar? It's looking very familiar. Right, you get it? Well, where is this? I don't have access to that. That's why I asked on a day. All right. Where is the... She knows me by... And you go send it to him. I don't have Darren's number. Here what's going on. Where's the SSA girl the SRP number. What's the SRP girl name again? Today we're moving on the fly. She would have contacted us, you know. She contacted us and blocked us after. That the one that says she going and go to she lawyers. She contacted us and then she blocked us. Because accountability is very hard for people like her. Yeah, they're very hard to be. I just get logged out of everything. So here what we're gonna do. Just now. Let me see here. There are people contacting her. Rebecca is she name? People contacted me while it is we on this show. To get things done. Somebody else thing here again. Cleaning service. I was trying to get this girl information. And Rebecca. I would have loved to play this voice, this thing, you know. Yeah, that one had thing in it. But this one here, nothing. Yeah, what to do? Let me see if this could work. Wait till a little clip here quick. Yeah, but what them see too, I want evidence. Or what them see. You see when we do that, people go in. I was trying to get, I don't know what that happened. Sarah. Sarah Lee. Sarah Lee. This is beautiful Sarah Lee. This is beautiful Sarah Lee. But you could have add them in the action group, you know. Lord have mercy. They're sleeping in the water there, you know. Tariq Bhai, they're sleeping in the water. Maya Riley. Why that name song so familiar? Maya Riley. That sounds very familiar to me. Is that the same person that my friends from in the States, who I would have spoken to a little earlier on today, if that is the person. So, here what we will do. Take that ugly girl off the screen from me, please. To some of you all, she may be pretty. But to me, she's ugly. She's ugly because she's advantageous. She take the people and them. You're taking people and their money. I watch now. When you sit down and listen to this girl, I want you to listen to the thing. I don't want to go into the editorial. Because she sounds so convincing, you know. When you start to go through this, she sounds so convincing. It's like, oh my God. Like she said, that girl do so much thing for me in the past, and she would never set me up like that. And she would never this, and she would never the other, and all these different things. The girl song real convincing. Real convincing. Then to find out, everything you had is a scam. Scam. So I have to swear by God, now you're calling the man and telling him she never got no money from no people. How you could do something like that? All you understand now? You telling me, right? Yes, girl, the thing, and this is why some of us who in the source, we don't ever see it because we actually in the situation. So we don't ever really notice that we're being scammed until it's too late. So she's actually telling them, I know that clear already, that clear, and sending the people to go and check if it was clear, you know. That's crazy. That is real crazy. That is really crazy. I also put up a fella over the weekend sending a set of pornography to the straight to the point message. The first time he do it, I dealt with him. You said it was an accident. He went back again. You know, when we pop the man, it's because it's a fake profile, somebody using a dead man picture. But it gets even more funnier because while we put up that, I put up and I tell the person, see Sandy says, I'm embarrassing, you know. I got a couple calls and messages. You know, the person say, fat boy, you want a dead hour. Over this weekend alone, the amount of people send messages to say they want to kill me. Fat boy, you want a dead hour. All right. I had to let the person know, I say, oh, bro, he's a imps. Because, let me tell you something. One thing I know about the art of killing, you would never tell somebody you want to kill them. You'd never go, a real killer, not going and say, I want to kill him. Them is the mouth murderers. Them is the one who just cry to the girl, just lie down on the ground and hold on to she foot and say, baby, I got change. Or send a video voice note with them snap down the nose to tell them, baby, I'm sorry, baby, I'll go do it again. And then them girl and them, some of them just pay up. Now what I want you to do, I didn't listen to the entire video. But let's start with pieces. We'll go, I know where I'll listen up to, and then after that I would raise the red flag to tell you, hold back, right? Let's take a listen to, let's put up the picture again of the lovely young lady so that we know who we're speaking to. And I know where some of y'all are going to go. Take her down, take her down. Well, somewhere during the course of the show, if we could organize today that little nice little bar, that will be easily edited. So when we pay up thing, you have it there ready, so you can just bam, slap it on. Put it on a hotspot or whatever the case may be. I don't know. That's me or that is Ole? All right. We go work with it until I play the. I tell you, when Ole bring in certain people in this building, the vibes in writing. But anyhow, there will be the hate. It's, you know that people just die, just get sick because of their heart. And not because they have heart problems, you know, but just because of the things that they hold inside of them. And everything that is follow them. But I will come here with some anointing oil. So that young lady, what her name is again? Sarah Lee? Sarah seen me calling her. Sarah refused to answer, but Sarah bold-faced enough to send me a message to say, what's so urgent? No problem. Let's play some of our evidence. Now, I want you all to understand, in no way the transaction on either side is good. I want to let you all know as well, Trinidadians like too much bubble. We like too much loop-de-loop through the back door. But sometimes through the back door, you just get you faster than... Darren, you ever do back door work? Pause. Not that kind of back door. Back door system back door. You ever do back door work? You never do no bubble in your life? Robert, I feel what I tell you about Darren is true. Well, imagine I carry Darren and the crew for a little sip. I asked Darren, I said, Darren, what is you drinking? Darren watched 4 big men and say, a shandy. A Shandy Sorrel, you know. 4 big men out here, you know. He want to sip on a Shandy Sorrel. But that's good. That means that he wouldn't sleep in the war. He wouldn't sleep in the war. Let's play that. Let's play the evidence that we have.
Well, I'll keep it till I come and check you later. No, I am not declared. I will fucking tell you this now. I tell you I fucking...
Jesus. My apologies. You sure that this that? But unless I send you another video? As he start, boy, just know. Just know. We wait so long for that, boy? Yeah, what's going on?
Yeah, why she acts it now. So she will want to know how to move tomorrow. Like, if they will do the extra early, because remember, she's had the key, she will open up whole system. The computer thing and
All right.
thing and done before everybody.
Let me go from here.
I don't so damn serious, because she's a serious lady. I can't be serious. She take up and she don't check on thing. Yeah. That was deal with China boy. That's when they don't take, so let's hope them serious.
That's all.
Yeah, why she acted now. So she will want to know how to move tomorrow. Like, if they will do it extra early, because remember, she's had the key, she will open up whole the system, the computer thing, and she will take it up before everybody come.
This is the voice of Sarah. Just for those of you who are trying to figure out.
And I didn't even say, no, but at Safari, she live in, she told me she live in Safari. Alright, so fucking kind of bad. I mean, I don't even know. Because our next house, so I mean.
All right, I know what I'm going to do. Some of the voice notes that we have here. Some of the voice notes that we have here. That's why sometimes you see you can't do things on fly. Just for broadcast. If it was just online, we could. But for broadcast, we have to make sure and vet and integrity. And I mean, this is something that never happened on our show, so I want to say apologies to that. Hello, goody. I want to say apologies to that. Now, let me tell you what was there. In the racket that was taking place, she is insinuating that she is a third person in the entire framework. Right? She is saying that she has to give another person the money who does the clearing of the tickets. Now there's a part, which that was the first part I hear, so I don't know how that mix up, but it happens. But there's a part that she said, boy, don't worry up yourself. I sure how she named. Deal with it already. Because I do other thing. And then she started play, she counting. It's about, I don't get she about 12,000. And I guess she 4,000 and I didn't even take out nothing for myself. I guess she had 4,000. Right? Because remember, she trying to make it look like she trying to help out her friend too, because she would have really charged the friend $5,000 and take 1,000 for herself. But as the friend say, girl, 4,000 a year, she now convincing the man, well, the 4,000 give me is the 4,000 I send straight up the road for Sheena. You understand? And she's trying to convince this man until the balloon bus. And a call was made to Titi Post where it was confirmed that she's no longer an employee and she was fired. She didn't leave, she was fired. I tell you this, it is better you try to pay off your tickets in full than go to these persons who say that they can and they really can't. They just take your money and at the end of the day, what are you going to do? Go by the police and tell the police that you went to rock a bubble and they rip you off of your money? Let's be real. That's not working, right? It wouldn't work. But God created heaven and earth, and He created straight to the point. Because we deal with the issues as real as they come. And there are many people that things like this happen to them, and they're just embarrassed and ashamed. No, it's no problem in you being embarrassed and ashamed. Eh? It's okay. But which one worse? The person involved in bubblerity or the person in charge of the bubble? Both of them is the same thing? You would say that? Both of them is the same? There's a person that keeps calling our line. Once you call between the hours of 4 to 6, you'll be patched in straight to the show. Yeah? You'll be patched in straight to the show. This person called my yeah. Now, we have about 2 minutes again. And I'm telling you that I'm going to bring some evidence to you all. And when I sit down and collate, because we had so many things, so many moving parts today. But I promised myself that as long as I live, we will go live. Even if I need toilet, we will go live. I'm kidding. But it is important that we stay connected and let people know what is happening and what is going on. Put back up the vehicle again for me. PBP, the BMW, the white BMW. We're looking for this car. We're looking for this vehicle. This vehicle is a vehicle of interest. We will officially put the flyers and posters out there. We are officially as well looking for persons and assistants where Sarah Lee is concerned. I know that there are many other people as well. So when we put that out there, Rebecca. So this is the car PDP 8604. You know how that vehicle 8604? There's only one letter change in that whole thing, you know. 8604, yeah. So we're looking for this white BMW. It's gone missing. I already started to get information while the show was going on. I got some information about the man of interest and who, yeah, put him up as well. This is the guy I'm looking for, right? His name is Okera Thompson. You imagine Okera is about 39 years. Yeah, Okera is 39. Let me get a better picture for you. Right? So we'll be posting all of that on our page. Make sure and follow us on everywhere, TT Straight to the Point. Look at for us on Real TV. You watch him and say he don't look like today. Come now, take you off of the screen. Guys, it's a beautiful Monday. We'll see you all tomorrow. You're sleeping in the wall. You still had that ugly man on my screen, right? Yeah. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Please the Lord. Stick and stay. Don't go anywhere. Up next is what? Highlights. So, you see how nice I've been? I ain't holding up nobody's show today. So that's it there. Until tomorrow, please God. Bye.
Straight to the point, we not beat round the bush. Straight to the point, yeah, we cut through the bush.
The views and opinions expressed in the preceding program were those of the hosts, guests, and contributors, and do not reflect the official views of Real TV, its management, or affiliates. Content was provided for informational and entertainment purposes only. Viewer discretion is advised.